Yo, was not expecting that. So this video is a Squirrel Girl edition Game of Thrones review of the last episode. There are spoilers, so if you have not seen this episode, I will give you 5 seconds to click off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, y'all, so starting off with, I'm just sorry, I feel so sad and empty inside, like I kind of need a hug, but, okay, let's just go right into it. So, Tyrion, he started off walking through, the city, looking at all the damage, and he just knew, he knew from jump anyway, from, the last episode, and before Daenerys was just, going mad, I guess, or whatever. So, he was already kind of just like, you know what, Varys might be right. I might have to figure out how we gonna get somebody else on the throne. Like, Daenerys can't be the one. So, he talked to Jon, and Jon was like, you kind of right, though. So, he ended up killing her, and it was just, crazy. We all was shocked. Okay, so next thing I want to say is, good acting to Emilia Clarke. I just thought she did a really good job, and I want to say thank you, for the memories, because your face, when you got stabbed, is forever burned in my memory. I really was about to cry. I had the lump in my throat and everything. And then when Drogon was, pushing her, it was just so sad. We did not know, what was going to happen after that. Oh, I just knew that Grey Worm was about to beat Jon's ass. He was mad. He was he's our prisoner. We about to kill him. He can't live after he killed our queen. So, I just knew Grey Worm was about to beat him up, and that was going to be that for him. But other than that, let's just jump to the end here, Bran the Broken. First of all, they petty for that name. Bran the Broken, but whatever. He's the king. Nobody, it never, everybody was theorizing that, talking about, oh yeah, Bran gonna be king. I'm just like, no, that doesn't even make sense, but I guess. But I did like the way, everything just kind of moved on to the future when everybody's going separate ways. When Tyrion and his new team of people was sitting at the round table together, and they were trying to figure out, what was going to be the plan. I thought that was good. It was like a little comedic relief after everything that was going on. I thought that was good. So, overall, and Starks for the win, ayy. But I thought it was good. It did not end the way we wanted, but that's what it was.
Alright, episode breakdown of the finale. Alright. My girl already uncovered, man, everything, from beginning to end. So I'm going to say, from a writer's narrative, it had to end, so there's that. Number one disappointment. Sansa's alive. So I've been waiting for, over 8 years for her to die, and it hasn't happened, so I have to live with that. Second thing, because I already know there's going to be some people out there talking about, well, y'all always got something negative to say about the show, write your own show, and blah, blah, blah. F all of y'all, okay? Because don't nobody care what you think. I got my opinion, and that's that. Now, my biggest complaint with this episode, man, was how Jon went out. Nobody at that council mentioned that he was the rightful king, and as any good leader would have to do, there are going to be, some decisions that everybody ain't going to be able to agree with. That was a tyrant. Like all tyrants, they had to go. Now, in any country, especially with this one, they're not going to talk about that innocents have to die. Because when we go to nuke somebody, casualties, man, happen for both the good and the evil. But you're not supposed to make that known. And that's what she did, man. She made it known that she didn't care, could have lied to Jon. Jon should have gave her the D. And she would have been all right. He'd have been like, look, babe, I see what you're thinking. Maybe you need to try what it is I'm thinking. And she would have agreed with it, but, Jon knows nothing. So there's that. So because he's been the hero, man, of the entire series, and he went out like that, that's the problem that I have, because I'm pretty sure Jon still didn't want to be king. So how I could have seen it, Jon could have made Bran into king, and it wouldn't have been a banishment. It's like he could have came and left whenever he wanted to. And that's my whole thing. Who knows what Jon would have done on his own, but at least he would have had the free will. At least people would have known that through and through, he was the man to get shit done. And now he's the man of shame. So, and I don't like the idea that, if he ever showed his face, man, basically, the Iron Islands or the Unsullied or the Dothraki, would kill him on sight. I don't like that. That sounds like he has to run away. And technically, Sansa is queen of the North, and they're liberated, man, from the other 6 kingdoms.
Alright, well, we don't want want to take up too much of your time.
You go with that, man. Who cares about their time?
I do.
I don't care nothing about
You're so
their time.
rude. Okay, anyway.
So what, man? We giving them enjoyment. Enjoy yourself.
So we know that this episode is so deep that a breakdown can't just be like a quick 3-minute video. Like, this junk was deep. You know, Jon Snow is basically Border Patrol. You know, we never see Arya again. Drogon's gone. Like, everything is just crazy.
I like how they missed out on the fact that Tyrion coached Jon to kill his BM, which I still think that she was pregnant with his kid. But kill her, don't mention that, and then don't stick up for him. Like, nobody brought up the fact that he was the rightful king. And it don't matter if he was still been king or not. It's like, how can you usurp somebody if you're technically the king? The king can do whatever he wants to. If he wanted to slaughter Daenerys in front of everybody, he can do it. He can do it. He king.
He didn't want it, man.
It don't matter. He king.
He didn't want it.
Don't matter. Don't matter. And all of that's gay to me. And you got him to kill the love of his life, which we all know that Jon's a simp. We been knew that. He knows nothing. He's never gonna know anything. But the fact is, you got him to kill her. You didn't mention, his heroic deed of killing the tyrant, and then his brother's still gonna banish him. Poor writing at the end. Overall, great series.
I liked it.
Sansa is still alive, so it can't be that great, but there's that. And am I sad? Yeah. Am I gonna cry myself to sleep every night? Probably.
But it is what it is.
Jon could have had a better ending. I mean, shout outs to Ghost.
It makes sense though,
F that.
The other Sully was gonna kill him. Or the
Oh well, go out like a real nigga then. Like, hey, so be it. Kill me, man, but it's like, hey, I'm gonna go out doing what I want to do.
He's got his life though.
Man.
Him and Torment can live happily ever
after.
What
good is they say even paradise is a prison if you can't leave. So marinate on that.
Well,
Jon can't get up and go wherever he wants to. I mean,
Sansa won the Game of Thrones.
Sansa's a whore, and I had a feeling
Sansa won the Game of Thrones.
Whore. That lived.
She played her
worthless.
Little pieces right.
Absolutely worthless. Yeah, because she had Littlefinger.
Exactly. And she learned.
I mean, she was always a cunt, but now she's a clever cunt, and now she rules over the North. Which technically, she can liberate Jon, because she doesn't coexist within the other 6 kingdoms.
That's true.
Mind blown.
But Jon might not want to go to Winterfell. He might want to stay.
Did anybody ever give my nigga a chance? No. Poor writing. F all of them.
It was okay.
They left out the... But you want to know something? In any series, a real nigga never gets the credit. I mean, he just, and then, Brad, how you gonna say that to the MVP? Talking about, you were there when we needed you. You were there.
Apparently, everybody was there when they needed to be, because Bran somehow ended up being chosen, to be king. Which is like, again, we never thought that would be the case, but when you look at it, it's like, I guess it could make sense because he's a 3-eyed raven. He could possibly pass on his
over
knowledge.
the mark.
Okay. All right, well, we love you guys.
Game of Thrones for life. Fuck Sansa.
Starts for the win.
Starts except Sansa.
Okay, y'all.